How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about the top 3 stocks to watch out for in December 2024. We're going to be covering the important catalysts coming up for these companies, what to watch out for. We're going to be looking at what to expect as we go into December. And also for 2025, we're going to be talking about the fundamentals, the technicals, and why these companies could make massive moves as we move into December and also 2025. So we're going to be covering all this important information in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. So the first company that we're going to be talking about is going to be SoFi stock. As you can see, this stock is performing fantastic. Year to date, it's up 70.5%. So that is phenomenal. As you can see, we've been talking about this company since 2, 3, 4 years. There is a massive potential for this company. And as you can see, we were basically going back up to around, 17, 18, $20. When you look at the max chart for this company, this company at one point was trading at $25 and it's definitely approaching all-time highs. And if we continue to trend in this direction, we might potentially get a breakout of that all-time highs. But let's go over and look at what changed for SoFi stock. So when you look at exactly the most important things when it comes to SoFi, there has been a lot of retail investors in this company for several years. Now we've been talking about this company when it IPO'd basically at right on over here. It did a SPAC deal. The stock went, eventually to $26 to $28 at one point, and it went down. And for several years, since 2022, it's been trading within this range between $11 and $4. And that was basically the important time to get involved in this company. We've been getting, massive breakouts and sell-offs, and this was basically, unfortunately, this was mainly because of interest rates being high. Even though the company was growing significantly, there is not a lot of institutional investors going involved in this company, but there has been a lot of retail investors that saw the potential. And now, they're seeing the fruits of their investments right now. If you actually got involved in this company between, 2022 and, 22 at the beginning of 2024, even like a few months ago, even like a few weeks ago, if you got involved in it, you're looking at a pretty decent profit right now. So, and for the people that got involved in it initially, that got super excited, they're able to get involved in it at $20 and that opportunity, to add and basically lower their average as the stock was like trending lower for the past few years. So it is really interesting to see how the company is going to be performing at the end of the year. As I mentioned, the overall stock market is definitely trending higher, and this company has been growing significantly. Every earnings, they're putting out phenomenal numbers. And right now we're seeing the stock market basically looking at the value of this company and seeing institutional investors actually coming in and buying this company, not only retail investors. So we could potentially see the stock, going to like $17, $18 as we go into, the December. If you get a Santa rally and things like that, we might continue to go up. We have been extended for the past several weeks. We've been going up a lot. The stock market has been going up a lot, but December is definitely, the time of the year where we might potentially see some rally coming in as we go into the end. Maybe some people might want to lock in profits, but I'm expecting to see some form of a rally for this company to continue as we go into the December. So it's going to be the top stocks to watch for December 2024. The other companies that we're going to be talking about is going to be related to the new administration that's going to be coming in. So the two companies that we're going to talk about is going to be GEO and also CXW. So we're going to be watching a quick video of why I think these companies are important to watch as we go into 2025. And then I'm going to come back and then we're going to go over at the fundamentals of this company and what to expect.
Trump trade.
Continuing to add to that post-election pop.
Among the biggest winners, private prison companies whose stock prices have soared on President-elect Trump's promise for mass deportations.
We will carry out the largest deportation operation of criminals in American history.
Shares of GEO Group and CoreCivic rose more than 50% since the election. The private prison companies say they're ready to detain more undocumented immigrants. GEO Group said after its latest earnings that it's well positioned to more than double the number of detainee beds from over 13,000 now to potentially over 31,000 in the future. It also said it could scale up its monitoring programs for migrants, like case management apps and GPS trackers. from 182,000 now to millions of people.
The GEO Group was built for this unique moment in our country's history and the opportunities that it will bring.
The company did not respond to our request for comment on expansion. Wall Street analyst Brian Violino says Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, could bump up their business.
There's generally an expectation that there will be a significant increase in the amount of beds being required by ICE for some of, again, what Trump has proposed that he was looking to do in his second term, which would directly impact both GEO and CoreCivic.
According to the ACLU, more than 90% of people detailed in ICE custody are held in private prisons, a number that actually increased during Biden's administration. Violino says both GEO Group and CoreCivic currently generate about 30% of their revenue from ICE. But the private prison industry has faced scrutiny from critics like the ACLU.
We see private prison companies cutting costs, not providing medical care, not providing people the safe and humane conditions that they deserve.
The ACLU issued a report earlier this year alleging that many of the 68 deaths that occurred in ICE custody, most of which happened in private facilities, could have been prevented, including the suicide of Panama-born Gene Jimenez.
He was amazing. He inspired so many people, and he inspired me to dream.
Gene's sister says he came to this country as a child and had DACA status, but was detained in 2017 after getting pulled over driving.
Unfortunately, he ended up in solitary confinement.
Gene was at a CoreCivic-run facility in Georgia. An ICE memo noted he needed help for schizophrenia, but also said the detention center didn't have the appropriate psychiatric resources to help him.
You have a system that's structured to maximize the most amount of beds as possible to keep those occupied so they can increase their profit.
CoreCivic tells us in part its responsibility is to care for each person respectfully and humanely while they receive the legal due process that they are entitled to. Also saying ICE was responsible for medical and mental health care services at that facility at the time of Jimenez's death. ICE did not respond to our request for comment about Jimenez and referred us to the Trump transition team regarding policy. They said, in part, Trump was elected to, quote, change the status quo in Washington.
The more people that are going to be held in the detention system, the more danger that people are going to face as a result of the conditions in these detention facilities.
Concerned that Trump's return to the White House will flood private prisons as others prepare for a massive business opportunity.
So as you saw from the video, we have a GEO Group as one of those companies that can massively benefit. As you can see, the stock price definitely shot up significantly after the election. So they're expecting to see their business grow as they're expanding, as the government is trying to expand, and they are in need of these detention centers. So they might potentially, give this government contracts to these private companies, and they might potentially increase their profit, their revenue, and that can in turn make the stock price go higher. But let's look at the fundamentals of this company. So we have a lot of institution ownership, as you can see, 77.89%. There's a lot of institution ownership that owns this company. These are like hedge funds, big institutions, and then things like that own these company. So they basically increased their position, as you can see, because the stock price is breaking out massively from around $18, as you can see. It went up to $28, close to $30. And as Trump gets into office, we might potentially see another breakout above $30. So definitely keep an eye on this company. As you can see over here, the share interest of this company, not a lot of shares are shorted in this company, as you can see. So it's only 6.84%. And why would anybody want to short it? Because, as I mentioned, the geopolitical atmosphere for the country right now is going to be benefiting these prison companies. So the second company that we're going to be talking about is going to be CXW, which is CoreCivic Incorporated. This is also a company that benefited significantly as Trump won the election. So when you look at the price, it broke out of $15 right around over here and never looked back. It basically went to $24. It peaked at $25 and pulled back. Now it's slowly trending to the upside. So this is also another company that can benefit significantly based on the administrative change that we're going to be seeing within the next few weeks coming up. So let's look at the fundamentals. The share outstanding of this company is 112.74 million. Institutional ownership is going to be 87.92. A lot of institutional ownership of this company. So as you can see, they might increase their position, and the stock price could potentially go higher and higher as we go into 2025 and as Trump gets into office. So the top 3 stocks to watch out for as we go into December and 2024 is going to be SoFi stock. Definitely, this is a company that we've been talking about a lot. It's been trending higher and higher. A lot of people are seeing, a lot of institutional ownerships are increasing. A lot of institutions are looking, to increase their position. It's definitely a stock that could potentially, go to, $18, $19 as we go into 2025. GEO stock, this is definitely a no-brainer because of the shift that's coming up with the administration. CXW is also another company to watch out for as we go into December, as we go into 2025. So let me know in the comments below what you think about these companies. I'd love to hear your opinion about these companies, and also if you're invested into SoFi stock, let me know if you're making a lot of money, because we've been talking about this company all the way back into 2022. And, I've been making videos several times in this company, so it's been a massive opportunity. Majority of the people that invest in this company are up significantly. As of right now, we're up 70%. So let me know in the comments section below. I'll let you your opinion. And of course, if you have any questions, any comments, make sure to drop it in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn notification bell, make sure you hit the like button. That will definitely help out the channel. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.